Hello, this is Smokin' Joe Gamer coming back with another episode of Holiday Buying Guide 2024, the series where I play games that came out this year, help you decide if you want to buy them or not. This is Star Wars Outlaws on PlayStation 5. So I actually received this as a Secret Santa gift, and I was not expecting that, and I'm very thankful for it. It's a really neat game. And as of this recording, today is actually December 29th, but I couldn't do a video of this before because I just got it on Christmas. So I wanted to play a couple hours, and now I'm just going to do some side content, try not to spoil anything for you, help you decide if you want to buy it or not. So here we go. So this is about 3 hours into the game. This is the second planet you go to, and there's several different towns, including this one. So I have a ship that needs to be fixed, and before it can be fixed, there's a bunch of story quests I gotta do before my buddy can get it up and running. But this is currently running in quality mode, which is 4K at 30 FPS, and it just looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? At this point, I wouldn't pay more than like $50 for this game because it's been on sale several times. There's still a few sales going on, and that's why I wanted to do a couple more episodes before the end of the year. So right now on Xbox and on Steam, they have sales going on until January 2nd. And then on PlayStation and Epic Game Store, they have sales going on longer than that. So right now, you can get this game for $45 on sale. Like I said, I wouldn't pay more than that. It's already been on sale a few times. I'm sure there'll be an inevitable, complete edition at some point, but, this was a gift from someone. I didn't have to pay for it, and that just makes it all the more fun to play, right? Right. So just a really gorgeous looking game. And there are various accessibility settings, and you can change the difficulty. I just have it on regular, as you can see. But I'm going to go ahead and just switch it over to performance mode. Now, the game also has a 40 FPS mode if you have, 120 hertz TV. And you know me, I don't like motion blur, I don't like film grain, just turn that crap off. So I'm going to switch over to performance mode, so that way it'll run at 60 frames per second. And as you can see, it's fine. It looks a little bit blurrier. I think they had to tone down the shadows, anti-aliasing, stuff like that, but it's 60 frames per second. Very responsive. This is great. So this is different from other Star Wars games that I've played.
Feel like going for a ride?
And that's a good thing. So first of all, this does not play anything like the Respawn games, Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor. Those are, like Souls-like Metroidvanias. This doesn't play like those at all. This actually plays more like a Tomb Raider or Uncharted game in many ways, and it isn't a Ubisoft game, so you can think of it as like, Assassin's Creed or Far Cry set in the Star Wars universe. And there are no Jedi or Sith or lightsabers or anything. You just have your trusty blaster. But you can do different upgrades for it. So in plasma mode, it has improved accuracy. I just unlocked ion mode, which, as it says, it's effective against shields and droids. And let me tell you, I fought a couple enemies with shields, and they suck. I hate them. So you can switch between the two different modes, and then you get different clothing items. So I can switch to this shirt. I haven't gotten any other belts or pants yet, and I got this extra charm here. So you can have 2 charms. And you get your buddy Nyx right there. So, yeah, I really enjoy the game so far. So my first impression after 3 hours of play is I'm going to say like 8 out of 10. So let's just head over to here. Like I said, I don't want to do main story content and end up spoiling things for you. And And there is fast travel to certain locations, but you also have your trusty speeder that can get you where you want to go pretty quickly, and then maybe you'll find more things on the map on the way. So it's definitely an open world game. But so far I haven't really gotten bored with exploration, you know, I think everything's fine. Oh, Jesus. So...
Does this mean you don't want to work with me? Get cover, Nick. We're pinned, Nick.
So there's a faction system, as you can see, and it kind of, it's kind of similar to... Alright, could you throw the grenade, please? Thank you. Ah, take that, jerk. Yeah, so the game is difficult, but the faction system reminds me of Fallout New Vegas. Because you know how right in the beginning of that game, when you help the town, then the powder gangers or powder keggers just immediately hate your guts, and then you go to that prison, and you fight them some more? Yeah. That's what happened in this game. So there's this one faction that I decided to help, and I'm good with them, but as a result, I'm bad with this faction, and as part of one of the story quests, there's a thing you need to steal, and you have two different places you can steal it from. Well, I went into the, you know, the Pike territory where they already hated my guts, and now they hate my guts even more. And apparently, dying and reloading the game fixed that.
Nice, that worked.
So I decided that I wanted to build up a good relationship with Crimson Dawn. And now the Pikes hate me, and that's fine, so they will shoot me on sight. But, like I said, though, the game's not perfect. It is a little glitched, as you saw. I died and reloaded the checkpoint, and they all disappeared. So, who would have thought? And what happened was, when I was in the Pike stronghold in the other city, I did find a stash, and it said I needed 3 different key cards, and then told me where to find them, so that's why I'm doing this right now. Alright. So the game is, yeah, it's not as polished as it should be. A lot of open world games tend to have that issue nowadays. Like, they spend so much money on these artists to come up with this concept art and these amazing 4K textures, and
They see me next.
but it seems like a lot of companies just aren't investing as much time or money into testing and polishing, you know? Or they figure, hey, let's just get it out there first, and then we'll fix whatever's wrong with it. And I like that you can just call your speeder from anywhere. That's fun. So if a faction likes you, you can walk in and they're like, hey, how are you? And then you get better deals from their merchants. But if they don't like you, then this happens.
We're going live.
So, my reputation is bad, as you can see. So, Crimson Dawn likes me because I did a quest for them. And poor is the default, so Jabba doesn't completely hate me yet. But yeah, the Pike Syndicate, they hate me. And I don't blame them. I stole from them, I killed their members, yeah. So. Yeah. You can't really help one faction without pissing off the other ones. Oh, jeez. So this is your only weapon, and that's fine. Oh, and then you have your adrenaline ability. So, hang on, let me show you that. when you have full adrenaline, you can do that cool thing there. Of course, headshots do extra damage, as you can see. And the game really does encourage stealth, but it's not required. Ha! You are dead. Okay. So I'm trying to get over here to do the other key card. But of course, unfortunately, as I continue to attack them and steal their stuff and raid their bases and stuff, they're just going to keep hating me more and more, and I guess I'm okay with it. And the game doesn't punish as harshly as other stealth games on the market do. Like, worst case scenario is you die and reload the checkpoint. I mean, there are points where you have to stealth, and if you fail, then it just, you know, loads the checkpoint. So yeah, sometimes it's mandatory, but usually it's not. Although if you can get into a base and steal things without being spotted, then you're not going to get the hit to reputation, of course. Like, I cleared out a whole outpost, killed everybody in there, and then found out that there was a back entrance that I could have grappled into. It's like, whoops. Yeah, so, but it tells you restricted area. So this is where the game kind of, you know, resembles Assassin's Creed a little more.
This ain't right.
And there are alarm systems that you can sabotage. And your little buddy Nix can do some fun things. You can also do this pulse here.
Got it.
I can't just ignore it.
There, so stealth takedown. Those are always fun, right, folks?
Nix, it's showtime.
That thing might be sick. Be careful. Shoo!
Do what you're paid for!
And yeah, you don't have to reload, but your weapons can overheat, so be mindful of that. Oh no. I'm screwed. What? Where did you come from? And sometimes an enemy will drop a more powerful blaster that you can pick up.
Run!
Nice.
These guys go.
Yes, then that happens. Okay, so yeah. It's not an easy game, even on regular difficulty. But this is pretty much the meat and potatoes of the game. Again, it's not a Dark Souls Metroidvania. It's really more of an Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Tomb Raider, Uncharted. Think those games. And it has nothing in common with No Man's Sky or Starfield. It's not trying to be some stupid astronaut simulator kind of thing. So, I like what they're doing here.
Not paid enough for this. Hmm? Go get him, buddy.
Good. Another stealth takedown. So yeah, so these outposts are similar to like Far Cry. There were alarms that you can disable. And again, you don't have to stealth, but as you saw, once they know where you are, you're just going to keep getting shot at till you're dead.
Here goes.
And your data spike lets you open these things, and you've got to hit the button in time with the rhythm. There. That one was a little more complicated than usual, but that's okay. So I'm just going to steal their shit. I don't like them, they don't like me. It's fine. What are you going to do? But there are no silenced weapons, and again, all you have is the blaster. Sometimes you'll find like a heavy blaster or a sniper rifle, something like that, but it's got limited uses. And then you drop it when it's empty. Okay, so what is down here? Okay. Okay, I don't know. Well, if there's something down there, then I certainly can't get it open. Let's check this room. Oh, it's right there.
Okay, this is good.
Okay.
Can't wait to upgrade my speeder.
Requires operations building keycard. Okay, well, didn't need that to get in, now did I? So now I have the keycards I need to try to open a stash back at their main headquarters. And I don't need to do anything else. I didn't trigger the alarm this time. And yeah, so I don't know if I could have come up this way, but they tend to give you an escape route. There you go. So this is the game, pretty much. You can go wherever you want. Your choices have consequences and all that. So I'm now going to go back to Miragana. And as you can see, you unlock abilities by meeting certain conditions, similar to like the newer Wolfenstein games. You know, once you do a certain thing, it unlocks a new ability. Yeah, and I already talked about the loadouts and stuff. And then Nyx can do all sorts of fun things. He can help with puzzle solving, distractions, you can attack enemies. And as you can see, yeah, there's my reputation again. So I think I covered all the bases at this point. And you can, you know, upgrade your speeder and your ship at some point. So what I'm trying to do now... Yes, I'm trying to get into the Pike Vault. So now I gotta go back into their territory here. So let me try to do this, and then I'll stop playing. And so far, like, Kat Vess is an interesting character. Like, yeah, she's a thief, but she's not, like, a hardened criminal. She's not evil or anything. She's just really just trying to get by. So she's kind of like a Han Solo type character, you know. And the game has no Jedi, no Sith, no lightsabers, just your trusty blaster. So if you're not a fan of Star Wars, this probably isn't going to do much for you, but at the same time, you don't have to be familiar with any Star Wars lore to play this game.
You want trade?
Trade? Trade what?
Anything. The Yugi Trade League will make any deal. If you have...
Think you can use this for something?
Yes, yes. Many things. It's a deal.
Okay. So I just have to remember where the vent is. So yeah, anytime you want to stealth into a place, You're gonna want to find a vent.
You stop.
Okay, so yeah,
Away from that human filth.
I have bad relations, so they yelled at me. Alright. Which means I gotta go all the way over here, yeah. Alright. Yeah, so if there's an area you want to get into, I could just shoot them, but that's gonna immediately trigger an alarm. So let's at least try to do some stealthing. Yeah, so far the other characters aren't that interesting, but like I said, yeah, if you're really into Star Wars, I'm sure you'll like this. If you're not into Star Wars, this might not be for you, but then again, like I said, you don't have to be an expert in Star Wars lore. Like, I've only really just watched the movies and some of the shows. I never read any of the books or got deeper into the lore. So you're not missing anything by not playing other Star Wars games. This probably is more in common with like Dark Forces or Shadows of the Empire. Those are games I played as a kid. So. It's a neat game. So let's see if I can get to that vault, and then I'm gonna end the video. Yeah, see, here's a good entry point.
You never know who's pulling the strings.
Now, even though I've been in here before and I killed everybody, as you can see, they're back. So I need to get over to there. All right. Let's see. So I don't know how long it takes them to replenish their numbers, but that's actually my third time in here, so yeah. And one thing I do find annoying though is, like I said, they encourage stealth, but then in this area they always move in pairs, so there's no way to take one of them out without getting spotted. Yeah, so very difficult to get through here without someone spotting you.
Get him, Nix.
Yeah. There you go. And I just had to cut the power again because there are cameras that can spot you. Okay. So I'm back in here. Oh, I think I accessed this already. But yes, here's another hacking puzzle. Just, it's kind of like Wordle. You gotta get the right things in the right order. Jeez. And in most cases, you have more than enough attempts to do it. So, I just got some more data. And I have the key cards. There we go. So yeah, this is something I found my second time in this area. And I just went out and got those key cards. Or I got 2 of the 3 because I already had the first one. Ooh, new paint job. New collectible. Alright, cool. Now I just gotta get out of here without getting spotted again. If possible. Yeah. I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. You didn't see shit. Alright.
No trouble here.
And then Nix can also pick things up for you, and he can pickpocket. Alright. So there you go. That's how you get the key cards for that vault. And what's your deal?
Hey, you got
Do I know you?
name?
Good for you.
Yeah, so this dude won't even talk to me because of my reputation. Oh well.
We have everything you need right here. These traces won't last forever.
But I just got some more money. So what do I want to do with my money?
I have something that
What's up, bro? Oh, no, see,
around.
Goodbye.
I gotta go find a better merchant who doesn't hate me. So I'm gonna go up into their territory here, since I'm good, so just so you can see the difference. Yeah. I can't go in here. Gotta go all the way over here. Oh, but this is, yeah, this is a friendly pawn shop.
Welcome.
Let's see what he
Willing to
says.
cut a deal to
Yeah.
trusted customers.
So I'm gonna sell all valuables that I don't need. How do I have almost $7,000? Wow. I can buy anything I want. All right, this is stuff that I sold to him before. Okay. Oh, okay, I can keep improving the accuracy, I guess. All right. So yeah, that's what you do. You buy components to upgrade your blaster. Wow, I didn't know I had all that money. I can buy whatever I want. All right, and yeah, let's just head over this way. So just pay attention to which group they're with. So I pissed off Pike, so yeah, now their merchants are not going to give me any good deals. Oh well. But then what you find is a lot of people just don't really care who you're aligned with. What am I doing here? Yeah, all this effort just to get over this way. Sorry, folks. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. There it is. See, look. See how easy it is? But as you can see, that symbol shows up and it's like, oh yeah, no, they will totally get mad if you take anything. And even when they like you, there are still like restricted areas that it won't let you into. So. Yes, I already had to come in here once and I couldn't figure out how to get the thing I was trying to steal, so then that's why I stole from the other faction. So what can I do with $6,000? Oh, I can get her some new pants. And I can get her another new shirt. I'm gonna do that. Let's get her some new boots. And that vest is ugly and doesn't really do much for me, so the hell with it.
See you later.
So they like me, but yeah, see? I didn't want to try to sneak in there and then get caught and ruin my good reputation. So, yeah. Obviously there are ways around them, but I don't want to piss them off.
Talk about that in person.
Yeah. So thankfully this isn't like the Fallout 3 alignment system where every bad thing you do gets recorded whether anybody sees you or not.
Everything's on the
This is the New Vegas faction system. Alright. So that's it. So just decide, you know, who you want to be on the good side of. And the whole stealth system is there just to encourage you to, you know, not be a dick. So there you go. That's Star Wars Outlaws. I think I covered everything I want to cover. I think this is a really fun game. I think every Star Wars fan would want to play this.
Something smells smoky.
Kind of feels like you're playing Han Solo a little bit. And there's just been some great Star Wars games over the past few years, and I think this kind of does its own thing apart from what the other games are doing, and that's good. So, I'm going to read this data pad too. So then this is how you get different intel. Alright, so that's it. It's the end of the video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you can make a more informed decision, and keep tuning in for the next couple of days for more videos that I haven't covered yet. And thank you for watching.